It's an attempt to try and set the record straight. That's why Corporal Daryle McCormick said he decided to speak out today.
McCormick is the officer accused of taking items and cash from an undercover operation and giving them away, including to former police chief Willie Lovett. On News 3's Andrew Davis had a lot of questions for the nearly 20-year veteran who is now suspended, about to be fired. And as we found out, McCormick and his lawyer had a lot of answers.
Your lawyer called you a scapegoat. Do you feel like a scapegoat in this case?
Yes, I do.
Scapegoat, fall guy, but not a criminal. That's what Daryle McCormick and his attorney want to make clear.
He never stole any property, and he never lied during any investigation.
McCormick's accused of taking televisions and thousands of dollars in cash from an undercover storefront while working with the ATF on Operation Pulaski. He was even caught on surveillance cameras doing it late at night when no one else was there.
Remember that these are undercover storefront operations. Daryle was not, during that period of the time, one of the front guys who was undercover. So when is he going to go in there that's not noticeable to the folks they're trying to bring in there, to the potential suspects in the case? He has to go after hours.
And as for the reason he took those TVs, cell phones, and cash, because ATF agents and his own commander, Willie Lovett, said it was okay.
And they said, yeah, keep Chief Lovett happy. And that was the consistent theme throughout the ATF operation.
Were there other ATF officers who did the exact same thing Daryle did?
Yes.
Bigger? More?
Certainly the same, if not more. That doesn't make it criminal. It may not be right, but it's not criminal. This only became an issue in 2014 when the chief was prosecuted. The ATF then said, wait, this is a problem for us. Somebody's got to be responsible.
That person, according to McCormick, was him, an SCMPD corporal taking the fall for ATF money and property mismanagement.
The problem there is, again, the lack of any accountability from the ATF side as to what's happening with that money. There's no log, there's no ledger to the extent anyone's able to track what happened. So it shows up at the end of the day, after the agents are in there spending it on food and beer and whatever else, that they're short. Again, point the finger at this guy.
I mean, I'm human. I felt hurt and very shocked because what was said in the press conference it's not Daryle McCormick. And people out there in the community and law enforcement community knows this.
Daryle McCormick also told Andrew Davis that he is cooperating with the federal investigation. He says he's filed an appeal to the city manager, and he is not sure if he will show up at the appeal hearing for his firing. McCormick says he doesn't know if he wants to work for a department that doesn't